guys, this is going to be a quick tutorial on track coloring, something that should be immediately obvious yet really isn't inside Cubase. So one of the things that you have to make sure is that you have the color menu turned on. And that is when you right click in Cubase, you're going to see a lot of options here. Turn on the color menu. The next thing you're going to do is decide how you want to group your tracks. In this particular case, we could say that these first 4 tracks are going to be grouped. So I'm going to select the top one with my mouse, and then I'm going to hold down Shift and I'm going to hit my down arrow. And I'll select all of the tracks that I want to have a particular color. And I'll also notice when I pull up the mixer screen, I'll also notice that they're selected here as well. So I'll just open this back up. Then I'm going to go to the track color itself, and I can choose a number of the different colors. Remember that you can change or affect any of your project colors at any time. You see, I've set this up for random color, so I'm going to color all of these green. Maybe not the most obvious choice, but let's make them blue. And therefore, that when I go to look at them in the mixer as well, you'll notice that all the mixer tracks here are labeled blue, similar to doing taping within the mixer itself. And it's going to make mixing the tracks a whole lot easier. It's going to make organizing your workspace a whole lot easier, especially if you have a lot of tracks. So you can see in this particular case that I've got a lot of levels that I need to maintain here. So the fact that I can have them all grouped and all colored correctly make a lot of sense. So what we're going to do next is look at another thing that you can do. There's a preference that you can turn on inside Cubase. It's under Preferences. It's under your File menu. And what you can do is you can go to Event Display Tracks. You'll find that under Event Display, and then you'll find Tracks. And then you can say Colorize Only Folder Track Controls. And then you have your color options here. Use default track color, use previous track color, use previous track color +1, use last applied color, use random track color. I leave it on random track color so that any of the new tracks actually get a track color themselves, but you can leave it to whatever setting you want. And this will automatically mean that if I set it to random track color and I go back into here and I create an audio track, for example, you can see that it comes up with a completely random color. And if I create another audio track color, the track is now blue. And if I create another audio track color, it's green again. So it's just going to pick random colors. I usually do this so that I can mark off the tracks, but when I'm actually going to mix, looking at the tracks with a rainbow set is highly confusing. So use track coloring in the most appropriate way possible. Happy looping!